I have a Bosch B22CS. Ice maker produces ice just fine, but all of a sudden, both buttons on the dispenser only produce crushed ice.no cubes. Is this a setting that got messed up?
Can you guesstimate how old your Bosch is? And just to clarify, what's the exact model?
It is about 5 years old, but we'll check exact model right now.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
B22CS 30 SNS 02 Yes, I could if not too complicated.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
Think that's it.
One moment while I get some information for you. That is typically a bin issue. Have you taken the bin out and put it back in?
Cleaned and dried.
Okay, do you see the rod on the bin sticking out the back of the bin? Okay, that rod goes into a small opening inside the freezer. In the opening there is a small square piece that has to be pulled down, so the rod is in the middle of it. Often the piece gets stuck up, then the rod does not line up with the piece, and when you select cube the solenoid pulls that square piece up, hence pull the rod up to open the flap all the way on the bin to get cubed ice. This is the most likely issue. Let me know if that solves it. That will also allow you to come back to me right here anytime for as many free follow-up questions you have.
I have to run out for a few hours, but we'll check when I get home if that does the trick. I emptied all of the ice, so we'll need to make more. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. That will also allow you to come back to me right here anytime for as many free follow-up questions you have.
Finally got some cubes made and tried, still is only dispensing crushed on the cube side. The square piece, with a spring on top, is indeed in the down position, with the spring visible. I notice that rod that sticks out of the back rotates a little and opens the flap as you said. Should I take a picture of the square piece so you can see the position? Or should the flap be manipulated into a certain position while I insert the cube tray back in slot? I know we are on to something.
When you have it set to cubed and push the dispenser, you should hear a snap, and that square piece with the spring-loaded top should snap up. If it is not doing that, press the piece up. Does it move up freely?
I don't hear a snap. The piece does move up and down freely. Attached is a shot of the piece as it sits.
The piece should move up and down freely, if not the solenoid may be melted. If the rod somehow got stuck in the wrong spot and did not allow the piece to move up, the solenoid will melt rather quickly, causing the hole to distort in the solenoid, then the piece can never engage. You may need to take it apart and check that solenoid. It is held in by those screws and would be the most likely issue. If you use cubed ice all the time and are not super handy, you can just tape the flap open on the bin and it will always dispense cubed ice, not crushed. That will also allow you to come back to me right here anytime for as many free follow-up questions you have.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/ythi.